Hey, this is your girl Keisha, and this is an episode of Kickback with Keisha. Um, I don't know, I'm just sitting here looking at this little sign. It says "Make Today Amazing." So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Make today amazing. Yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday. I was going for Kansas City. I have not been keeping up with like watching the games whatsoever. I just went with Kansas City. Maybe it was the colors. I have no clue. And they got, I don't know if they call it mollywopped, drug. They got stomped. Anyway, yeah. So, but it was a live little Super Bowl party I went to by kids, but it was pretty hype. Anyway, yeah. So today is Monday, February 10th, and today I'm going to talk about a bit of course, my personal business. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I see y'all are watching your girl. Those views are going up, and I'm getting more subscribers one at a time. And I appreciate you guys. Every time I get a new subscriber, I'm like, yay! So keep watching, keep sharing with your friends, and I really, really hope that you guys look at it and find something in one of these videos, find some humor, but also find something that can help you out in your personal life. And I want everybody in 2025 to have a good day, not just a bay, a good bay. So let me talk a bit about my situation. So I excuse me. Let me get a water. I already had some coffee today. Coffee does not work for me, by the way, as far as giving me energy or anything. It really, the most that coffee does for me is like if it's cold, it'll warm me up. But it doesn't like give me energy to like, okay, now I was sleepy and now I've had a cup of coffee and now I can actually do something or work for the next 4 or 5 hours. Actually, I can go straight to bed after that. But anyway, I'm going to take a sip of water. Give me a second. I am still getting over that nasty cold or whatever it was, flu or something. I am still like having like just a little dry cough. It's not productive anymore. Just yeah, still getting over that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that happened to me without disclosing everything, but just to maybe this story can help somebody and save your relationship. So I to be honest, and I don't want to smile because people are like, oh, she's smiling, she full of crap. She full of crap. She with that drama, she like toxic. I don't, you know what I mean? So what happened was, so me and Bay, we had I don't want to say a disagreement, but I want to say that I don't like, so when you dating somebody, um, or you're with somebody, he don't like when I say date, he's like, we together. Okay, we're together. So, but you're with somebody, you're exclusively with somebody and it's still early, you still are learning each other, and basically I don't agree with everything that he does, and he doesn't certainly doesn't agree with everything I do. We're trying to figure out each other. We're trying to love each other, and we're trying to, I guess, compromise what we can, and the other one gonna have to deal with what we can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's some things that are like, hey, I am like this, and it's not like bad. So I'll give you an example later. Okay, so me and Bay, we had something that transpired that I didn't agree with him on, and Now that I think about it, I've been in a long-term toxic. It was toxic. The relationship was toxic. That's all I can say. And I am thankful for the both of us that we got out of it. For whatever reason, we are out of it. We are free from the toxicity, and that's done. And anyway, so I am still somewhat of a like in that toxic mentality. And so it was something that I didn't agree with Bay on, and I immediately went to toxic. And as I had several days to reflect and think about it, I couldn't think of anything that Bay did that warranted my response the way I responded. It was over the top. And I think I'm not, I'm not a therapist, I'm not like a doctor. I don't know, but I know myself enough to know that I think I potentially I just didn't give a damn for a moment and was gonna just, be toxic. And I feel like low key I was like, well, if you love me like you say you love me, you're gonna deal with it. You're gonna take this negative behavior and you're gonna deal with it. I wasn't thinking it at the time, but as I had days to reflect and to think about my actions and the way I responded to something so simple, I thought to myself, like, you think because you got it going on in several departments that you can't be left alone. Um, and you think because this person loves you and has voiced the magnitude of his love for you and his commitment to you, you think that you can't be left or something. Um, so yeah, I think low key, I just went toxic and didn't give a flip, and also was like, well, okay, let me see if you really love me like you say you love me. Toxic, man. So I want to acknowledge the fact that I have toxic ways about myself that ends now. Like it ends now. Of course we were able to get through everything, but it was a tough one for both of us. And I don't like it, and I acknowledge that in this situation I was wrong. I was dead wrong. You can disagree with your lover, you can disagree with your partner, but you cannot disrespect them for any reason. If it's somebody that you supposedly care about, you love, and you want a future with, you want to grow old together, then it's no excuse for poor behavior and treating people the opposite of what you're saying you how you feel about them. So um yeah, so I yeah, I'm telling a bit of my business, but I just want to help somebody. Straight up. Like straight up. I want to help somebody. I want my relationship to flourish, and I want to be able to speak the truth and to speak what it is, and not speaking some crap that I'm not even living myself. And so again, that behavior is done. Like he don't believe it. He was like, nah, you full of it. You gonna cut up again. I'm not like, I have self-control. I can stop and think before I open my mouth. Like Like, really. And if you can't, that's sad. And if I'm at work, I know how to stop and think and act, or if I'm just out in public, I know how to stop and think and act. So why you can't stop and think and act with your lover? Like, I'm going to do that going forward. Also, I low key, I'm telling you, I was thinking back and I'm like, every time Valentine's Day comes up, I I will sabotage me a good gift. And the thing is, I don't really like agree with all of these little holidays that the man or whoever done set up so that all of this money can be spent. I'm telling you, what's coming up next? I guess Easter. Like, I'm telling you, they about to start putting out Easter stuff. Like, I don't agree with all of these made up holidays in order for people to spend money. However, I noticed that every time that Valentine's Day come around, or not really my birthday, it's typically like Valentine's Day, I will cut up and then be sitting up here waiting and like, am I gonna get a couple dozen of roses, or I'm gonna get my favorite chocolate at least, or oh, when am I gonna get definitely a great dinner? Like, I cannot. And so I am not expecting much. Again, these holidays is just made up so that people can spend money and everything. But excuse me. I low key do this every Valentine's Day. So yeah. So we'll see. I'll let y'all know if I get a little something. So anyway, so today's message, ladies and gentlemen, is if you were in a toxic relationship, or if you were whatever it, maybe it's not even toxic, maybe it just didn't work out, and for whatever reason you notice some things that you do that you're bringing into this new relationship and it's causing issues, you need to cut it out immediately, because I could have dismantled this new beautiful relationship that I have with my bae. And I would have been miserable without him. He would have been miserable without me. And all for what? Because I don't want to respect people, because I don't want to think before I speak, because I don't agree with something you said or you do. But it's not, I mean, it wasn't even, in my opinion, it did not take the response I gave. But I have to acknowledge, that's just what I was used to, just cutting up and whatever, And so I am dealing with a man, like, with a whole man. And it's not to say, oh well, I'm gonna be dominated, I want to be submissive. It's not necessarily all of that. It's just, you are with a man, you are with somebody who carries himself in a respectful manner, a person who, when there's conflict, he thinks about, he's not like, just hot-headed, he's very reasonable. And I don't know, I'm just thankful that Babe was like, yeah, Babe, let's get this, let's get over this or whatever. So that's probably why I'm glowing today. But anyway, no, for real. I want you guys to, guys, ladies, if you're in a new relationship and it's good, you like that person, you love that person, or you feel like you can love that person, they bring you joy, you bring them joy, you got the butterflies in your stomach, all that good stuff. Like, if you know that you got something ugly about yourself, I advise you to fix it immediately, because you will lose something that's good, or something that potentially can be very good for you. So that's what I have right now. I'm thinking about the next episode right now, just to see what we could talk about. Again, I really do these videos on some real time stuff, on like literally something that just happened yesterday, 2-3 days ago, whatever. And that's typically how it is for me. But I do, want to look at some stuff, see what's going on in the world, and kind of add that to the mix as well. But I'm so sorry, my throat is just dry. I apologize. Need some honey and lemon, hot toddy or something. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna make a few more videos. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Please start hitting that like button. Please start adding some comments for me. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know. Please continue to subscribe. It is free of charge. Help your girl out. Like, yeah. Let's kick back with Keisha. Let's let people know about Keisha, and let's kick back and let's get us a good bae in 2025. All right, I'll talk to y'all later on today. Have a great Monday. Mwah.